What is up, everybody? Welcome to another One Piece chapter review, and this will be for One Piece chapter 1039. And so, by the way, guys, sorry I missed 1038. I was busy. I was out of town. I didn't get a chance to review it. It was an amazing chapter. I don't even know anything to say. I don't think Zoro is gonna die. I think what's going on there is there's something really wacky going on with the drunks, or there's something with Enma that's doing this basically to Zoro. Who knows what it is, but I don't think Zoro's dying or anything like that, but I didn't get to review it. That's okay. Anyways, if you guys can, do me a favor, dislike the video, comment down below, subscribe to the channel. I will have more One Piece content coming up. Help your boy out, maybe move up in the YouTube world, in the One Piece community. That'd be cool. Let's get to this chapter. By the way, this chapter is fire. We start off this chapter with Momonosuke, and he's basically moving the island. He's got more control over the clouds now than he had previously. So he's trying to either maintain the island so it doesn't fall, or pull it back. Because it looks like in the picture here, it looks like he's wrapping the clouds around, and he's pulling back on the or trying to pull back on New Onigashima. And it looks like he's trying to pull it away from the flower capital. That's what it looks like to me. But we'll see. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he's doing a really good job here maintaining. He's got better control of his understanding of his powers, which is really nice. And from here, all we get is someone's talking to him. And I could tell it's Zunisha. I'm pretty sure Zunisha's trying to contact Momonosuke because he's getting closer to Wano. So I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I don't know what is going to happen there. I don't know why. I mean, maybe either Zunisha's going to help out with New Onigashima or something. I don't know. We'll see what comes of that. But anyways, so now we cut to the main battle here. We go to Big Mom here. Now, last chapter, we had a great ending with, Kid just doing like a mechanical bull or whatever the hell it was at Big Mom, and they were bucking her up. And I mean, they're going to town on her, but Big Mom is whooping their ass too. Big Mom is just no one to mess with, man. Just whooping people's asses. So yeah, you got the fodder celebrating because, they thought that, they couldn't have beat her, but they're happy because they're like, oh my God, he landed this huge blow on her, and Big Mom is down, and she got her tongue all out and everything. And, of course, Trafalgar Law reminds Kid, hey, listen, this is twice now that you've landed the final attack on me, and that's not okay, you know what I mean? I'm not your opening act, bro, you know what I'm saying? Stop doing that, Even though it's better working out this way, that Law does his attack, and then Kid does his. Kid's attack Law's attack seems to be a lot more damaging, I think, because it's inside. But Kid outside, it looks devastating. You know what I'm saying? So it's boom. I think you're better off this way, Law. Rather than him attack first and then you attack, I think it's better off that you go first and Kid goes last. So here we go. So now we find out that Law is running out of power here, and he has got basically one final attack for one final blow, and that's it. There's nothing more he has outside of that. Whatever happens here next, that's what's going to happen. So from there, Big Mama's talking about the shockwaves has broken her ribs and has broken her hand, and that Trafalgar has a very dangerous technique. So then she uses her soul powers to basically heal herself, fix her bones and everything. So she exchanged some of her life. Dude, Big Mom's devil fruit is broken. It's really, 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 really broken. She's using the souls and healing up her arms and all that stuff. It's crazy. She's basically almost unbeatable, damn near. So now Big Mom is back into the fight. And of course Law is just reminding Kid, hey, listen, I'm almost out of breath here. I'm almost out of strength here. I need you to listen to me. And of course, Kid's I'm not listening to you. I'm not taking orders. And then fucking Big Mom comes in ready to go. Prometheus and Napoleon and getting Hera ready. And turns this thing into a big energy sword. It looks like a giant lightsaber and shit. It's just ready. It looks like if a giant, if Star Wars ever had a giant with a lightsaber, that's how it looks. Big Mom with a giant lightsaber just cutting shit up or whatever. And basically just trying to cut up, kids metal and all that stuff. And of course, there is mentions of this again that, they're saying they're not going to beat her. Big Mama's you're not going to beat me. It's futile. I've sent 100 people like you to your grave. So, I mean, you two brats ain't going to beat me. I ain't going to stop me. Y'all get your ass whooped. You know what I mean? So, of course, mentioning that they've ruled for decades, and like, look, we're not going to lose our crown anytime soon. And of course, while they're ruling, of course, I love this line from Big Mom. He's all like, "We've been ruling since you were drinking your mother's milk," and I went, "Oh shit." What an insult, bro. Like, what an insult from Big Mom. Big Mom coming in with the one-liners, man. Like, damn. Like, just roasting people, dude. I've been like, man, I'm gonna whoop your ass now. Don't be saying that. So, Kid does a really interesting attack. So, he basically turns Big Mom into a magnet. So, what ends up happening here is he puts, like, an S on Big Mom, which I'm pretty sure is for static electricity or something like that. And, like, an N or it's neutral. I believe it stands for neutral. So when that happens, you come together like this. So whatever, you basically turn her into a magnet, and it's gonna come together like that. And what happens is that Big Mom gets stapled to like a wall, like a big huge like wall here, and she can't move. So basically, here comes Kid with this big giant mechanical bull down at Big Mom. He's all like, "I'm ready to finish this off now. Here, it's over." So whatever ends up happening is Big Mom turns the wall around. She's strong enough to rip the wall out, turn it around, and the wall takes the attack. Showing that she was very, very afraid of that. And she basically, she moved the entire tower block, blocked the attack, and was like, "Oh my god!" Kid's like, "What the fuck? Like, I can't believe this shit." And Big Mom is here to return the favor. She's getting pissed off. She's all like, "Really weighed me down with this." And she's about to launch an attack, and it's like a giant, like she does like a beam out of the sword, but it turns into like this giant woman called Misery. Okay, and Misery just goes and slams her ham down, and starts attacking. The fodder, starts attacking Kid. And, everybody's, like, just looking at this giant thing, and it's alive, and it's moving, and it's doing this attack. Like her fruit is fucking phenomenal. And, of course, above her, Law, while Kid's distracted, Law picks up a building and is about to drop it on Big Mom with the tact. So, while he does that, knocks down Big Mom, and then sets up the croon, and basically lines it up with his entire sword, and just stabs the fuck out of Big Mom, right? And I'm sitting here watching this, and I'm like, a giant sword all the way to the ground, right through Onigashima. I mean, you can see where it goes. It goes like, it hits some land down there, like in the ocean. I can't tell if that's the ocean floor or whatever the case. It's probably the ocean floor. I'm not sure. I'm not 100%. But basically it goes to the basement armory, and Yamato's seeing it because Yamato's trying to stop the fire demon, right? And she's like, "What the hell is going on," right? So once Trafalgar does that, Big Mom's trying to get him off of her, and he can't. She can't. She's, right now, and then you can see Law's face. He's basically drained right now. So, and he keeps throwing on the sword, and this is like draining all of his power, all of his might, everything. And he's just like, "Oh my god, I gotta go deeper. So he goes deeper, and the sword continues to travel down. So what I'm thinking, the minute I saw this, right, and basically this attack is called like Willy or something like that, which is really weird. Puncture Willy or something like that. So the sword just keeps going down further and further and further. And I'm like, okay, what they're trying to do, if they don't beat Big Mom, is to send her through this fucking crater, basically. And to send her down, and that's it, and she's done. She's got to do a lot to get back into this fight, right? And she's coughing up blood at this point, and Big Mom calls Misery as that's happening, and Trafalgar goes, "Now, Eustace, go, do your fucking thing." And Kid makes like this giant gun, right? And Kid's like, just how many times do I have to say, "Trafalgar, don't tell me what the fuck to do"? You know what I mean? He's got this giant gun ready to go. And basically just blast Big Mom right in her gut. And, Big Mom is like, "You think this is going to take me down? Give it your best shot." And they're saying, this is how I'm going to finish you off. And boom, blast her right in the stomach. And right at the end, Law saying, "Your era is over." Like, I don't know if this defeats Big Mom, but if it does, this catapults Law and Kid to the stratosphere. Okay, if Big Mom falls here, wow. I don't think so. I think what's gonna happen here is Big Mom's gonna go through that giant hole that was made. This is basically to stop her from getting to the top, and they're gonna send her to the fucking depths of whatever. They're Law dug deeper into that hole, and it's basically sending her all the way the fuck down there. It's like, you're not coming back, and you're done. Even if it doesn't defeat her, you know it's gonna leave her down there for a little bit, for a long time. That's a long way to come up, and we'll see. This is an amazing chapter for Kid in Law. This is amazing. I wish we got a better explanation for Law's awakening, but basically it's just like, I think it's just he could just like use his sword attack anywhere, wherever. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to figure out what it does. I'm thinking basically grabs the room, and basically instead of having the bubble where he can do all this stuff, I'm thinking like he could turn his weapon, and like the bubble is gone, like the entire area is his bubble, and he could just, position. I don't know. I have no idea. I hope they explain it at some point. Anyways, that's it for me, guys. That's the review. Amazing Chapter One Piece, and we're not on break, thank God. 1040 will be out next week, and I can't wait for that. I want to get back to Luffy Kaido, finish that off, and then we're done with this arc, and we can just move on from here, man. This arc's been amazing. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what anybody's like, oh my God, you need some downfall or whatever. No, dude, this arc has been amazing without it. It doesn't need it, and that's the point. Is like, if the arc is good and it's written well, and yeah, everything has every arc has issues. This one has had minor issues, if any. Like, it's been an amazing arc, and it doesn't need something to really add on to it, in my opinion. That's it, guys, for me. Have a wonderful, blessed day out there. Please subscribe to the channel, like, dislike the video, give me comments down below. Do you think this is the end of Big Mom? What happens to her? like, what do you think about these attacks from Law and Kid? Man, they're amazing, by the way. They're really good, and I love what's happening here with their characters. This is amazing. Have a wonderful, blessed day out there, guys. Keep reading One Piece. Take care. Have a good one. Bye.